Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We finally got our hands on some Donruss 2026. You guys know that I love ripping Donruss. It's kind of where I got my start back in 2024. You guys, if you've been following my channel, you've heard this story many times, but I was at a Cracker Barrel. And I was there celebrating, well, just not really celebrating my anniversary, but it was my wedding anniversary back in 2024 that morning. And you know what, to be honest with you, I got to go back and remember that story myself, because it probably wasn't my anniversary that particular day. I think it was my anniversary weekend. I think it was a Saturday we were there out doing some stuff. And anyway, found a 2024 blaster box with Paul Skeens on it. I'm a big Pirates fan, and I said, look, let's open this up and see what we get. And so I opened a couple blasters and a mega. I got a Paul Skeens relic, Paul Skeens insert card, and a Jordan Lawler signature, and I was hooked. So I've always opened this. I've always opened a lot of it, and yeah, let's see what we get. So this is our first look of this year, and they pretty much have the same amount. They have 6 packs of 15 cards for 90 total cards. So you're going to get prospects in here. You're going to get inserts, and you're going to get cards turned every which way. So just buckle up, folks. So Brandon Sproat, that looks like Madison Baumgartner. So our first, well, he will alloy with the rated prospect and the rocket emoji, right? And we got us an Eli Willits on the rated prospect, pink. And I don't think that's just a pink cracked ice. Oh, it is numbered out of 99. Holy cow, I didn't realize that. I haven't seen much of this open. I think I've seen Vegas Sean open some of it. I think it was Vegas Sean. I'm not sure. There's a Bryce Eldridge rated rookie. We'll take those rated rookies, right? Colson Montgomery, Chandler Simpson. We got us a Elston Howard, and our optic, our chrome. And I love these chrome optics. Michael Young. We got us a Justin Crawford. Justin Crawford is short printed in Series 2. No, yeah, pretty sure it's Justin Crawford. Yeah, he's with Philly, and it's the black rated rookie. That's not numbered, although it kind of, or is that a dark? Yeah, it's not numbered, but that's a nice, really nice card. Pull out the chrome. Here's one of the first inserts, is Cade Horton on the Marvels, not numbered. And we got us a Luis Hernandez on the rated rookie, and a Luke Stevenson on the rated rookie. So we'll put, how about we do something like this? How about we put these guys here? We put our inserts here. Let's say our full cards are so not a bad start. Got us a number card in the first. Hold on guys. Let's do this the right way. Let's put these guys in some plastic. We might need a double glove. Show some double glove love to Eli Willits here, because he is numbered. And he's a cracked ice kind of full guy, and you know how those guys are, man. I'm telling you, you look at a full card hard enough, and it's gonna chip or something like that. So let's put Wahiwa in 1, 2, because again, those foils, man, I just don't trust them. This one's thick. You're supposed to get an auto or a relic in each box. Beats Blaster. And I was looking to see if you could get downtowns out of here. I know you can get downtowns out of the hobbies. I saw some first off the lines opened up, and feeling like this one's thick. Maybe there's a relic in there. It looks like there is. So we got Alex Rodriguez on the first card. We got us a James Wood, Tetsuya Imai on the rated rookie. Got us a Jonah Tong on the rated rookie, Albert Pujols. And our first full insert is that Sung Moon Song, and it's on the Rocket. Rocket parallel, Rocket insert. We'll put that guy back there. We're coming up on our relic here. So we got us a Pi Trainer, Kim, Jose Canseco. There's Doc Gooden. And we have a Jack LaViolette on the Jersey Kings. A pretty thick relic. So we got to pull out the thick relic sleeve way back here in the back. It's a nice card. And I think these are just kind of like, they're not... So it's encloses authentic memorabilia, not from a specific game. So Jack LaViolette, I do like how that looks, but it's just the regular old, pretty much what they call it, cheap napkin relic. We'll do our due diligence with it, folks. We'll put that bad boy in we'll double glove this guy here. Not big enough. It's a little thicker than usual. So we'll put him in. That sleeve is too big, but again, that'll work for right now. So we come into our optic of Cameron Schlittler and Luke Dickerson. And first, Jose DePaula on the rated rookie. I said first, sorry. And Steel Hall. So we'll put this in here. We'll put this here. Why is this one over here? Did I not open one? What's I doing, folks? Help me out here. So we got us a Colt Keith, Dave Winfield, Heston Kjerstad. Haven't heard much about him. Probably still in AAA. Really hope that guy can turn it around. So we got us a Okamoto. We got us a turned around Robin Yount. That's just on the red, white, and blue. We'll put that guy in. It feels a little different. It's not as quiet as red, white, and blues always are full cards, but this one feels a little different for some reason. It looks a little different. I mean, of course, because it's a different year, maybe. But, it's not as doesn't look as chipped like the other one. So Marcelo Mayer, Frank Chase, and it doesn't sound right. Bryce Matthews, but it just looks different. Mike Schmidt, Tony Perez. We got us a Cal Ripken on our first optic. And we got us a Luis Angel Acuna, who's now with the White Sox. Got us Unleashed by Luke Keyshaw. Got us a Brady Abel and a Joswar Gonzalez on the prospect. So I really like the design. I mean, it's very simple, as always, every year. I mean, you're going to get a bunch of vets, you're going to get a bunch of rooks, and it's normally around 150 vets, 100 rookies, or rated prospects, whatever you want to call them. On the card it says rated prospect. So yeah, well, we're opening up this stuff. Leo DeRocher, Ricky Henderson. We got us a George Brett, iconic swing right there. Carter Jensen on the rookie, rated prospect, I should say. That's a rated rookie. So Miguel Cabrera, and that's that red, white, and blue parallel. Or Matt Shaw, Jacob Wilson, Josh Hamilton, Tony Lazzeri, Trey Savage, and our first chrome optic is a Chase Burns. And there's a Mariano Rivera on the optic, not numbered. We got us a Donruss Elite for Kim and Ethan Salas on the rated prospect, and Ethan Conrad. So 2 Ethans to close this out. The Kim is just a nice foil card. We might as well put that some plastic, just because it may act up. So we got 2 packs left of this first blaster. And again, this is more of a first look. Got Eli Willits on the cover. First time opening this. Getting, like I said, I've seen some first off the lines open. I don't know that I'm a first off the line kind of guy. Not for this, not for unlicensed product like this, although I do like opening that. So there's a Judge, there's a Felix Hernandez, Luke Stevenson on the Rocket ship parallel, and behind it is a Charles Davelin on the red, white, and blue. Carlton Fisk, Pat Murphy, Christian Moore. Getting down to our first optic after Chase the Lauder card. So we got a Cam Smith. And then behind it, we got us a Ken Griffey Jr. That's a nice card. Haven't seen that. Looks like a disco of some sort. And that's Ken Sr. That's not Jr. I misspoke there. My bust. Riley Quick. And then Caden Bodine to close us out on those rated prospects. Last pack of the first blaster. Really hoping to get a auto out of here, one of those signature marks or signature series or something like that. They're generally sticker autos. So we got a Gil Hodges, Bobby Witt, and there's Senior again. Got us Josh Hamilton behind it in the red, white, and blue. Vladdy Senior. Chipper. There's Paul Skeens. Hey, I don't think we've seen a Paul Skeens in a rip, rip tonight. So we're ripping a lot of stuff in one night. There's Jacob Mizorowski, Randy Johnson, Steele Hall. It looks like we got us a Crunch Time, folks. Donruss Crunch Time. That looks like Bruce or Bryce Eldridge. Nothing numbered about that. George Lombard Jr. And we got us a Rainiel Rodriguez on the rated rookie, or rated prospect, sorry. Last box, last blaster. We're going to have 6 packs, 90 cards, 15 in each. So let's see what we can get. Hopefully we can get us an auto out of here and not another swatch. Oh, come on. There we go. So, again, we got Eli Willits on the cover. We got us a Colt Smith, actually. I thought it was Josh Hamilton. Got us a Winfield. Starting to see the Kerstead. Seen this collation already. Got us a Christian Campbell on the red, white, and blue foil. See, starting to get the hang of this, right? Not that hard. Marcelo Mayer, Bryce Matthews, Mike Schmidt, Michael Jack Schmidt, to be honest. Tony Perez. And then we got us a Pie Trainer. Kind of a throwback. Miguel Cabrera. Kevin McGonigal on the, looks like the orange laser rated prospect. We got us a Sammy Sosa on the bomb squad. It's my first bomb squad. Let me get this stuff squared away down here, folks. First bomb squad, we'll put that over here. Ike Irish, sorry, and Cruz Schoolcraft. Yeah, I've heard about that guy, but haven't seen much of his cards come out of anything. So, pack number 2. Blaster box number 2. Luke Keyshaw. Michael Young. Cal Ripken. Looks like a Brandon Sproat. He's up with a big club, if I'm not mistaken. Madison Baumgartner. We got us a George Lombard Jr. on the Rocket Parallel. Red, white, and blue. Gage Wood. Got an auto of his as well. Out of the Bowman. Colson Montgomery. Chandler Simpson. Elston Howard. Frank Chance. And looks like our Paul Skeens on the optic. Boy, I love that card already. Guys, there's Junior. Not numbered, neither one. Arjun Namala and Ava Arquette. Pack number 3. Like that Paul Skeens. I just like how Optic does a really good job with their chrome cards. I really like Optic chrome a lot. I work in a lot of Donruss football, and you see those Optic previews. They look really good in there. Jason Veritek after Yogi Berra. So I'm always a big fan of Optic. Molina, Mariano Rivera. And we got a Yadier Molina on the red, white, and blue. So we got a Randy Johnson, Cam Smith, Ivan Rodriguez. There's Bubba Chandler. And coming up on our first Optic. Who will it be? Who will it be? Chipper Jones, folks. There's Bryce Eldridge on the rated rookie. Chipper. We got us a Bryce Matthews on the orange laser, and we got us a Diamond Marvels. That looks like Bubba. That is Bubba Chandler on the Diamond Marvels rookie card. Not numbered. We'll put that guy over there. Garris Gage Jump. Charles Davelin. Got 3 packs left. Left one feels thicker. I'm hoping to get. Nope, that's the relic. At least it's not a Panini Points, right? There's Song. Those of you who've watched the channel, you know what I'm insinuating. I'm sure Vegas Sean will comment down below my love for Panini Points. Also Bearded Ball Card. Those guys expressed their sympathy when what was it out of? Can't even remember. But supposed to get an auto in every box, man, and got panini'd up. Sammy Sosa. There's Junior. Cam Schlittler. And we got us a Bryce Rainier behind the Chase Burns. We got us a Bryce Rainier on the white napkin, as they call it. We got to get us a big sleeve for the thick relic. We got to get us a thick. It's a little too thick, but I'll figure it out. So we got us a Vladdy Sr. And Sean Gamble on our optics. Tommy White. And a Marcus Phillips. Pulled a Marcus Phillips auto out of the Bowman this year too. I think he's like the number 8 prospect or pitching prospect for the Red Sox. Marcus Phillips. So 2 packs left, folks. We got us a Barry Larkin, Christian Campbell, Robbie Alomar, Satchel Paige, Bubba Chandler on the red, white, and blue. Boom. Kevin Youkilis, Mike Piazza, Darryl Strawberry, Nick Kurtz, Dick Allen, and our first. So we got us a Chase DeLauder on our chrome. Sammy Sosa on the chrome. Again, I don't think that's numbered. It's not. We got us a Cam Schlittler on the Marvels. Or Crunch Time, sorry. Franklin Arias. Guy's killing it. Vance Honeycutt. Our last pack, folks, for this rip. Thank you all for joining. Hit that like button. And subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. Let me know what you're hitting. Let me know if you've hit any autos out of this product, out of a blaster. I haven't seen any yet. So, Jackson Churio, Cade Horton, there's Matsui, Rhett Lauder, and we got us an Andrew Fisher on the Rocket Parallel. We'll take that because, I mean, it's all centered as mess. Look at that junk. And we got us a Darlene Susana. That might be, that one may be numbered. It's on the orange. If that's called the Hyper, might be called the Hyper, Orange Hyper. Let's see. Is that the Orange Hyper or Gold? It's out of $2.99. So let's go ahead and put that guy in some plastic right there. We'll set him up back there. Got us Jimmy Fox, Deion Sanders, Robin Yount, David Ortiz, and we got us a Christian Moore on our first chrome, optic chrome, and we got us a Mike Sirota. Like that card, a rated prospect. Too bad it's not numbered. We got us a Roger Clemens on the Elite Series. And we're going to close out with a Carson Bench and an Ethan Petrie. So, bunch of base rookies and prospects and just vets in there, right? As always. There's all your inserts, your optics. Really do like these dark. They don't look bad at all. They did a really good job with the optics this year and the red, white, and blues, the Rocket Parallels. Bunch of stuff. Right? Not licensed. So again, there's that. A couple of number things out of there, right? And so these are kind of like your common or less common inserts, I guess. Still paper, not chrome or anything like that. And these are Bomb Squads and the Unleashed and the Marvels and the Elite and the Crunch Times. But our hits, folks, hits are as follows. We'll get them in somewhat of an order. So, got us an Andrew Fisher, because he's really hot right now in Bowman. Out of the Rocket Parallel, the Kim Kid and the Elite Series, the Song Kid, Wahiwa Aloy. All these are in the Rocket Parallel. This is a Darlene Susana, numbered out of $2.99. I think that's called the Orange Hyper. I think that's what that is. got us an Eli Willits, a numbered out of the pink cracked ice rated prospect. It's number 20 out of 99. And our two relics, Rainier, Bryce Rainier, and Jace Laviolette. And they're player worn, but not from some event or anything like that. So, and that's our hits, folks. That's our rip. It's our first look at Donruss 2026 out of the blaster box. So probably we'll be opening more of this with some megas, and just seeing what we can get. So like I said, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're opening out of this, and if you've hit anything, especially like an auto or a whammy or something like that, I'd love to know. And until the next video, Vance Like Fan out.